Principle number 10, the principle of the union. My friend, you should treat others the same way that you want to be treated. This is the 10th principle for your liberation, the 10th door that you have to open to accomplish your final liberation over the circumstances and situations of life. Treat others the way you want to be treated. What does it really mean to treat others the way you want to be treated? You have this answer within, but you may not be aware of it. So let's see if we can dig it out. Example. Get a paper and pencil. Start to think about the ways you want your wife or husband to treat you, and write them down. Do you want her or him to be loving, caring, understanding, kind, and full of life? How do you want him or her to act towards you? Write your answers in as much detail as you can. Then do the same with your children. How do you want them to act towards you? What do you expect from them? Write down your thoughts. Then, how do you want your friend, John Smith, to act towards you? The other friend and the other. How do you want your boss to treat you, your partner, your workmates? What do you expect of them? What kind of treatment do you want them to have towards you? How do you want life to treat you? How do you want your parents to be towards you? And so on and so forth. You must do this analysis for 14 days. Dedicate a time each day for this. Also, ask yourself the following questions. How do I want to be treated by the cat, the dogs of the neighborhood, the birds, our rose bush? You must write these answers down too. This principle states that you have to treat others the way you want to be treated. After you have done all your writing about the treatment you want from others, set your mind into acting out and then doing to them exactly what you want from them. If you want patience from your spouse, then start to treat her with patience. You have to start to treat her with patience because of the law of cause and effect. She will then treat you in the same manner. What you give to others in the form of your actions towards them, they will give back to you in greater amount. You now have in your hands the possibility of creating for yourself a new world, of creating the future that you want. This is in your hands. The next step is yours. Be smart. Use what you've already learned. Don't expect your wife to be understanding by herself. You must induce her to be. You must induce her to express patience. Each human being, my travel companion, has in him all of God's attributes. Each human being has within the virtues of love, affection, kindness, caring, harmony, intelligence, comprehension, commitment. We have all of them in us, but we also have selfishness within, violence, and bad temper. Within mankind can be found all the good and all the bad there is in the world. Fix this in your mind and understand it. Accept it as fact. Then make up your mind to get the best out of others and yourself by studying and acting according to this principle. Treat others the way that you want them to treat you. Let's see if this is clear. The formula is very simple. For all human beings have in them all of the virtues and all of the kindness of their Creator. But we have also collected all of the garbage we've inherited from this world. The selfishness, vanity, arrogance, negligence. According to our behavior towards others, so will they react, because so is the law of action and reaction. Your behavior towards others is the action. Their reaction will come back to you the same way, but stronger. That's the law. What do I want out of John Smith? How do I want him to act towards me? I don't want anybody to lie to me. Therefore, I will have to always tell the truth to others. My speech and my acts will be truthful. If I want people to act in good faith towards me, then I will act in good faith first. Do I want people to have goodwill towards me? Then I will act with goodwill towards others. But this cannot be at random, not just words. This is according to a concrete plan. You must make a note of all the people that you see often, and you must try to get out of them the best virtues and qualities that lie inside them. If you have done the analysis that was explained in the beginning of this principle, then you will have carefully written down the kind of behavior you expect to receive from each of the people that you encounter. By now, you will have started to work at it in a dedicated way, such as, today I will act carefully and with kindness to my wife. Today I will act in a considerate manner towards my partner. Today I will listen to John Smith, and so on and so forth. It is a matter of setting for yourself daily goals for your relation with others, which, by the way, this includes your animals, domestic and wild, and other life too. Then, just wait. Let the law work. Now, what are the obstacles in doing this? Let's see. What are the problems that you might encounter? How can we carry through this plan to harmonize your relationship with others? Simply put, you have to apply your goodwill. What is goodwill? It is your good intentions and your best wishes for your relations with others. Your goodwill will show itself only if you erase from your mind and memory all of your past conflicts with others. How can I do this? Once a day, dedicate just 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Be relaxed. Project onto your mental screen the image of the person with which you want to connect, and see in the eyes of your imagination the harmony of this interaction. See in your mind that now all of the problems of the past have been eliminated. Shake hands and embrace the person. See your common behavior as in harmony and peace, both in balance. All of this, of course, is on your mental screen. Then do another exercise once per day. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at your reflection and smile. Smile, relaxing all of the muscles of your face. You must learn to smile. You must practice how to smile with kindness, with goodwill, with amiability, showing the harmony you have within you. Observe the muscles of your face and its features. Observe the look in your eyes while you are doing this. What do you see? It might be that you have a smile, but your eyes are full of anger. This can happen. In our normal relations with others, we do not realize this fact because inside of us there is a part that spoils our relations. How many times, my friend, has it happened when you see a person? How many times have you approached your wife to tell her that you love her, that you need her, and the only thing you had was a gesture that lacked consideration, one of impatience or criticism? How did this happen? Simply because the part of us that controls us showed itself through our eyes. Others do not realize that we had the best of intentions in reaching out to them. So what was perceived or seen was from the eyes, our look, and the expression on our face. First, you must do the exercise of the mental projection. You should visualize it daily on your mental screen. The second step is to practice the smile, a kind and amiable smile in front of a mirror. Do this until you get your face muscles to be relaxed and you see the light and goodwill in your eyes. The third activity is meditation. For many months, whenever you have a chance, set your mind to meditate about the behavior of others. Ask yourself, why does this person treat me in this manner? Why is my spouse like this? You will see, my friend, we are human beings, and unfortunately our comprehension and intelligence does not reach very far. We rarely put ourselves in the shoes of others. We seldom place ourselves in their position. We rarely see what really hurts their hearts. It might be physical ailments, conflicts, problems, obstacles, economic situations. You know them well. Think about your own situation. What or how many disturb you? What happens is that we are not aware of those facts when we relate to others. The only thing we care to be aware of is to be loved by others, cared for, and when it does not happen this way, we blame them. This is not the way it should be, my friend. All hearts are compressed by anguish. People have depressions. There are problems that on the surface seem to have no solution. Our duty is to understand this. When somebody approaches you and you see that person is in a bad mood, do not demand a marvelous behavior from him, the behavior of a free person. Do the contrary. Place yourself in his shoes. You must reach him to understand what is the something disturbing this person. Whatever the reason for him to be this way, you should smile at him with the same smile that you practiced every day. Show him your goodwill. Listen to him. When you are bothered, my friend, when you have problems and you try to reach somebody, what kind of treatment do you expect? Wouldn't you like the other to smile at you, to show you understanding, to listen to you with attention that shows that he is forgetting about himself, that in this moment he will be there for you? Well, do the same for others. Take into consideration that our world and our life is full of anguish and with serious problems, where few people have accomplished their liberation. When this situation must be understood, one will not be demanding. You, who are on your way to understanding the laws of life, must ensure that you present the most marvelous behavior or goodwill towards others. Others will respond, and they will learn from your behavior. You will be showing others how to act. It is senseless to tell your spouse that she has to be kind or understanding. But if she can see your kindness day after day, your understanding, your consideration, your patience, then you will be giving her the example, and she will start behaving in the same manner. This is the law, my friend, and don't forget. We cannot be islands. We must learn to treat others well, to live with others. This is the greatest richness that a human being can have, living in harmony with others. Good relations with others will bring you the time, strength, power, and will to carry through very important goals. Now there are the children to consider. Imagine the situation of the innocent little ones who do not know a thing about anything yet. While they live with us, they perceive our anger, our bad moods, and temper. the discordant and non-harmonious things we express. It all registers in them. But they also note and record the considerate and thoughtful behavior, all kindness, comprehension, and love, and they will in turn show these characteristics to their parents. Treat your children in the same manner as you do the adults in your life, and according to these principles. You can't imagine how much suffering you can save in this world if you do this, for you and your families. Carry through with these exercises, my friend. Make corrections to your relations with others. Harmonize yourself. Do not harm others, or you will be chained. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. Invest your time into those things, just like a person invests his time into gathering money. Gathering money to be able to purchase a house or to start a productive business. What is the sense of a beautiful house when you are alone in it? Believe me, my friend, it is preferable to live in a shack, being surrounded by people that are friends and loved ones, with whom one gets along well, people that appreciate us and that we appreciate as well. It is possible to carry out any activity in your life. Any work or really important and useful activity to humanity by yourself cannot be done. Do we need the assistance of other people? True or not? But if we do not know the laws and principles, if we do not practice those principles, the principles that will take us to the light, how can we hope for great activities? Do not pay attention to the side in you that will tell you that it is difficult, that others will not understand, that you do not have the time to do it, that people are worthless, that the world is rotten. All of these excuses and justifications are worthless, my friend, for they do not solve any problems for us. We must recognize them as temptations that strive to keep us down in the mud, and we must establish within us the goal to understand. What would you do if you suddenly found yourself without friends? What would you do if your children left you? Your spouse would not speak to you. Your parents would not see you. You would be alone, alone with the human sicknesses. I guarantee it, my friend. This is the worst that can happen to you, to be totally alone. Do not start to believe that this cannot happen to you, because this is happening to millions of people who violate these two principles daily. One day they lose a friend, the next another, then another. Every time that they make a new friend, a new relationship, their bad temper, their lack of understanding causes the rejection of the rest. There are endless struggles with spouses, the lack of relationships with children. You are not this type of person, are you? Right now you are receiving in your essence the two principles that state, if you harm others, you will chain yourself, and if you treat others the way you want to be treated, you will free yourself. What will you do with them? Our Creator, our common Father, in His great kindness, gave us the 9th and 10th principles so we can work for our liberation. Let's put behind us our slavery to our agitated emotions, bad moods, and wrong treatment to others, not forgetting that the law of cause and effect is just and infallible. All the good and bad that you do to yourself and others will come back to you several times over, sooner or later, even much later. But it will in the end. So be judicious. Be prudent. Prepare yourself. Be patient with yourself. And set up a part of your day to build harmonious relations with others. Find and correct defective relations. Ask forgiveness for all offenses and harm inflicted on others in the past. Don't forget to forgive yourself for your ignorance and your lack of interest in dominating the selfish beast within you. Get your goodwill up. Practice the exercises. You will be a person worthy of your Creator. You will be able to free yourself from the slavery of the phantom of selfishness. So one day, not far away, you will anchor into your life plan that which God has prepared for you, that which only you can do, and that life and the universe need in an imperative way to be able to fulfill the great plan of creation. Load yourself up with strength and courage. Decide to do it. Decide. We can tell you it is worth doing. Remember that we have walked this path ourselves, and you can as well. You are a human. You can. You will be the light of your world, the light in your society, the light among your friends, the harmony among your family, and the blessing for those with you. May God bless you, keep you, and illuminate you. And thank you.